are the ones in my government and your government who pass policies and laws which entrap us European citizens, or any citizen of any race, who invests time in their own heritage, time and interest in their own heritage, and expresses any concern for the well-being of that heritage, for the well-being of their race. And this can be exemplified with the Southern Poverty Law Center, a Jewish-led organization, among other Jewish-led organizations, which have completely demonized the Germanic and Nordic cultures. Every Nordic symbol you can possibly imagine is listed as a hate, as a symbol of hate in the Southern Poverty Law Center and other Jewish organizations, other hate watch groups. And for instance, Identity Europa. This was an organization, it's a right-wing organization in the United States that centers around European identity and spreading this awareness among Europeans. And it has been listed as a white supremacist group. Now, I've had friends who are members. I know of the Identity Europa philosophy. I know of their leadership. They have no claims of supremacy. They have no philosophy of supremacy. They have no speeches, rallies, anything having to do with supremacy. It's just like the generation identity groups here in Europe. No philosophy of supremacism whatsoever, and yet these baseless claims are mentioned as fact when you look into these kind of groups in order to discredit them. It's entirely racist. This type of bias against people who have an interest in defending their heritage. You will only see this in European countries, in European settled countries. You will not see this anywhere else on the globe. No one else is demonizing their own kind. And I'm saying with the exception of Jews in European countries who make sure and influence that we are demonized for having an interest in our own history and our own heritage, and have an interest in protecting it and protecting our ethnic identities, our genetic background. They also have an invested interest in dismantling the European identity, and they're quite open with this. Ending whiteness, they call it. Diversity, they call it. Multiculturalism, they call it. And I tell you this, there is no European author anywhere that has ever written about genociding another race. No, not even Adolf Hitler wrote about genociding the Jews. Only the Jews have written about genociding Europeans. And I can cite at least 4 or 5 authors. One half European wrote, half European, half Japanese, wrote about genociding Europeans. It's quite strange why Europeans are targeted so much for racism when Europeans have no, and that's another thing too. Europeans do not have the anti-racist protection that non-Europeans have living in European countries. And that's something you should look into. This is part 2. Part 1 got cut off for some strange reason, perhaps technical malfunction. So thank you for listening, and have a glorious European Day.